Has anybody else felt like their favorite YouTubers have stopped making quite as many videos? I can't be the only one. I was reading Business Week tonight and find the article. It's entitled, It's Getting Harder to Make Money on YouTube. It was really interesting, and I think that what they talked about is probably a big reason why a lot of YouTubers are providing less content to their subscribers. YouTubers often like to say how much they care for their subscriber base, and yes, I think that they do care for their subscriber base, and I think that there are a lot of people who care deeply and are concerned about other people's lives. But more than that, I feel like a lot of people are concerned about what their subscriber base can do for them. That is real and in the money. If you look and you look at your favorite YouTuber that you feel hasn't been making as many videos lately, compare the number of videos that they made in 2011 and 2012, those particular years, compared to what they're making in 2013. Is there a huge difference? I will explain to you really quickly why that probably is. YouTube used to have their payment system where you had to be a partner in order to get paid. They would send you a little email in your inbox if your video was popular enough and say that, oh, we'll do some profit sharing with you on this since it was so popular. And that went along great, and they had, the really successful YouTubers who had good subscriber bases and consistently made those videos that got those emails. And then you had the average YouTube user who, occasionally uploads like a slideshow of their cat. They decided that they wanted to compete with television as a content provider. And I think that that's great because, frankly, a lot of the information that I find on YouTube is a lot more informative than that I find on the television. They're trying to compete with them, so they want more content makers. So what they do is they make it easier for people to earn money on YouTube. So they have the new monetize my video option, and it's just a box that you check off when you upload a video, and it means that when people click on your video, you are enabling pre-roll ads, post-roll ads, sometimes if your video is long enough, in-roll ads, and then those little advertisements that pop up at the bottom give you a portion around 50% of what the advertisers paid for that spot. And now what the advertisers pay is very little. So say they pay $10 per 1,000 views, and you get half of that $10,000, or $10 per 1,000 views. So you get $5 for every 1,000 views you get on YouTube. Now, if you've ever made a video yourself and put it on YouTube, I'm sure that you can sympathize that it is extremely difficult to make a video that's going to immediately get 1,000 views. It's kind of unheard of, especially since they started this. They're getting flooded with all these new people providing content, while in 2011 and 2012, these popular YouTubers were having a steady and staggering income. Now they are faced with more competitors, and what also happened is that the advertisers are now paying less. And so the YouTubers have seen a huge drop in their income, and now for people who make YouTube videos primarily as their income, that can be very terrifying. So, maybe people are switching to other means of making money. For business people, on top of that, they're marketing themselves. They are an entrepreneur. So if you're not making very much money in your business, usually, and I learned about this in my microeconomics class, usually it's better to stay in business at a loss, and with YouTube it's not really at a loss, because how much money does it take for me to sit here and film on my camera and then upload it and maybe do some editing and things like that? Not that much. There's not a huge opportunity cost in this. So they're going in at a very minimal loss, but they are not going to fully commit to it as much because they're just not making as much money. So they're going to be doing other things. For example, selling t-shirts. I really loved YouTube when it first came out because it felt very real. It felt like I was sitting down with somebody, you know, you can see their bedroom in the background and they're talking to you, and yeah, they edit the video, maybe they have some jump cuts and stuff like that, but they're just kind of talking to you and teaching you or telling you about their day or all these sort of things, or showing you around their house and stuff, and it felt real. It felt like we were kind of friends, and people, I always hear them say how interactive the YouTube community used to be, and I never really commented much on videos and things like that, so I don't know as far as that goes, but I do know that a lot of people are unhappy with how interactive it is now. And I think that's sad because YouTube is a social media network, and it's likened to Twitter and Instagram, and I mean, I know Instagram's, well, it's technically a website now, but not really. It's mostly just an app. And Facebook. And it's not the same at all anymore. I mean, if my friends on Facebook, my friends in real life, have YouTube accounts, most of them I don't know about, and you know, well, maybe they should market them better, and you know, currently I'm not marketing mine to any of my friends, but that's kind of just because right now I don't want them to watch it. If my videos are really good, maybe I'll like tell them to start checking them out, but not now. And I think that that's different than how it used to be, and I don't know. I really don't know where they should go from now, because they are business people and they are trying to maximize their profits, and I think that that's great, and I think that's how, you know, the world is always going to work. It's really sad when you see one of your favorite websites and it's changing, and it's not changing the way that you would like it, and to suspect and then further solidify that you think it's due to money, it's just kind of, excuse my language, but it's kind of shit. That's just my theory, and it could be right, it could not be right. I really don't know. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and I read the news article and I was like, yeah, you know what, I think this and that, and I'm gonna film a video right now and just tell people about it. And yeah, it's time for me to go to bed. I encourage you guys to read the news article and respond in the comments. Let me know what you think, or if you've heard other things going on that could be the reason behind this, or if you think that, you know, some people after like 3 years on YouTube are probably just sick of sitting in their bedroom and, you know, filming what they keep in their handbag. I feel like after 3 years of doing that, I'd probably get sick of it too.